Do you ever feel drained after social interactions? It's a sensation many of us have experienced, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Various factors might contribute to this feeling, from introversion to a preference for deep conversations. In this video, we will discuss 10 potential reasons why you don't enjoy being around people or might feel exhausted after spending time with others. Understanding why you feel this way can help you manage your energy levels and improve your overall social experiences. 1. Sensory overload. Firstly, you might be experiencing sensory overload. Picture this. You're in a bustling environment with people talking, music playing, and a myriad of colors and movements all around. For some, this can be an exciting scenario, while for others, it's just plain overwhelming. This is because our brains are wired to process a certain amount of sensory input at a time. When this threshold is exceeded, we experience a state known as sensory overload. It's like trying to fill a cup with a fire hose. The cup just can't handle the deluge. The result? You might feel drained or even physically exhausted, and your instinct is to escape the situation. It's important to understand that this is a real and valid experience. It's not about being antisocial, it's about self-preservation. So, if you're someone who gets overwhelmed easily, it's important to recognize this and take steps to manage it. 2. Introversion. Secondly, you might be an introvert. Introversion isn't about being shy or antisocial. It's about where you draw your energy. While extroverts gain energy from social interaction, introverts recharge by spending time alone. They often enjoy solitude and quiet environments where they can reflect, think, and process their experiences. It's not that they dislike people, but rather that they need balance between socializing and time spent in solitude. Introversion is a natural personality trait, just like extroversion. It's all about understanding and accepting who you are. 3. Social anxiety. This is more than just shyness or occasional nerves. Social anxiety disorder is a chronic mental health condition where social interactions cause irrational anxiety, fear, and self-consciousness. It's like you're constantly under a magnifying glass, scrutinized by an invisible audience. Now, imagine carrying this burden every time you're around people. It's no wonder social situations can feel draining. You might find yourself avoiding social events, worrying excessively about upcoming gatherings, or even experiencing physical symptoms like rapid heartbeat, nausea, or sweating. This struggle, however, doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. And just like any other human condition, it's okay to seek help. There are numerous resources available, from therapy to support groups, that can help you navigate through social anxiety. 4. Past trauma. Past traumatic experiences can significantly impact one's ability to enjoy being around people. Trauma often leaves emotional scars that can manifest as heightened anxiety, fear, or distrust in social situations. Individuals may develop a heightened sense of vulnerability, making it challenging to engage with others openly. The memories of past trauma can trigger intense emotional responses, leading to avoidance of social interactions to escape potential triggers. Fear of judgment, rejection, or reliving traumatic emotions may contribute to a preference for isolation, as being around people may evoke discomfort or distress. Rebuilding a sense of safety and trust is crucial for healing, but the lingering effects of trauma can create barriers to forming and maintaining meaningful connections, diminishing the pleasure derived from social interactions. Seeking support, therapy, and understanding can be instrumental in addressing these challenges and gradually rediscovering the joy of being around others. 5. Unable to set boundaries. An inability to set boundaries can significantly impact one's enjoyment of social interactions. Without clear limits, individuals may find themselves overwhelmed by others' demands, leading to stress, exhaustion, and a sense of being taken advantage of. The lack of personal space or time can contribute to heightened anxiety and a feeling of being suffocated. Additionally, the absence of boundaries may result in blurred lines between one's own needs and the needs of others, making it challenging to prioritize self-care. 6. High empathy levels. Being an empath, someone highly attuned to others' emotions, can lead to challenges in enjoying social interactions. Empaths may absorb and internalize the intense emotions of those around them, experiencing emotional exhaustion. The constant flood of others' feelings can be overwhelming, making crowded or emotionally charged environments distressing. Empaths may struggle to distinguish between their own emotions and those they absorb from others, leading to a loss of personal boundaries. Additionally, the empath's heightened sensitivity may make them susceptible to negative energy, impacting their overall well-being. To protect themselves, empaths may withdraw from social situations, seeking solitude to recharge. While empathy is a valuable trait, its intensity can create a delicate balance, requiring empaths to manage their boundaries and self-care to navigate social interactions more comfortably. 7. Depression. Suffering from depression can profoundly impact one's ability to enjoy social interactions. Depression often brings about persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and fatigue, making socializing emotionally draining. Individuals may experience a lack of interest or pleasure in activities, including spending time with others, leading to withdrawal and isolation. The pervasive sense of worthlessness and self-critical thoughts associated with depression can create a barrier to connecting with others, as individuals may fear judgment or believe they are a burden. Additionally, the overwhelming fatigue and difficulty concentrating can make socializing challenging, further diminishing the joy derived from interpersonal relationships. Seeking support, understanding, and professional help are crucial steps in managing depression and gradually regaining a sense of connection and fulfillment in social interactions. 8. Preference for deep conversations. You might prefer deep conversations over small talk. Now, this isn't about disliking people or being a social recluse. It's more about the nature of the conversation itself. You see, small talk can often feel like a chore. It's like skimming the surface of a vast ocean, never diving deep to explore the mysteries that lie beneath. You crave more than just pleasantries and weather updates. You yearn for discussions that probe the human condition, explore philosophical ideas, or delve into the intricacies of a fascinating novel. These profound exchanges can be intellectually stimulating and emotionally satisfying, providing a sense of connection that small talk often fails to achieve. However, such conversations are not always easy to come by in day-to-day social interactions, leaving you feeling out of place or unfulfilled. And that is perfectly fine. It's okay to prefer depth over breadth in your conversations. 9. High self-awareness. People who are highly self-aware often possess a keen understanding of their own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. They're like their own harshest critics, constantly analyzing and judging their actions, especially in social scenarios. Picture it like this: every word you utter, every gesture you make, is scrutinized by your inner critic. This can be mentally draining, causing a sense of exhaustion that makes socializing less appealing. You might find yourself avoiding conversations out of fear of saying something wrong or behaving inappropriately. It's like walking on a tightrope, constantly trying to maintain balance and avoid tripping up. However, it's crucial to remember that everyone makes mistakes. Nobody expects you to be perfect in every social situation. It's okay to stumble, to say the wrong thing now and then. It's these moments that make us human, that make interactions genuine. Remember, nobody is perfect. 10. Need for control. Some of us have a strong desire to control. Some of us have a strong desire to dictate our environment, from the temperature of the room down to the volume of the music playing in the background. These are the individuals who like to have a say in everything, who enjoy being the puppet master, not the puppet. Now, imagine being thrust into a social situation where you have little to no control. It can be draining, right? You might feel like a fish out of water, unable to control the direction of the conversation or the behavior of those around you. This lack of control can make social interactions feel more like a chore than a pleasure. But here's the thing. Life is unpredictable, and so are people. It's okay not to have control over everything. Embracing this fact can actually make social situations more enjoyable, as you learn to navigate the ebb and flow of conversation. So there you have it. 10 reasons why you might find social interactions draining. From sensory overload to a need for control, these factors can make being around people challenging. It's important to recognize your needs, nurture your mental health, and navigate your social world in a way that feels right for you. Remember, everyone's social needs are different, and it's okay to take care of yourself in the way that works best for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can make more. Thanks for watching.